Hey guys, Gamma Games here, back with another video, and in this video I'm gonna be explaining server versus server. So first off, of course, you get matched with your server, and as you see, you can either donate here to the upper or below battlefields, and basically there's gonna be two sides where they can come from, which is of course upper or below. So for a few days, I say like 5 or 6, I say, there's gonna be a donation phase, which is basically every day there's gonna be arms race, and you're gonna get these military supplies. You get 15 every day, and basically you donate them to whichever side, and in that they're gonna see whoever has the most, of course, to see which one wins. And if you lose one and you win one, that means you own one front, and the other front is owned by the other server. If you lose both, they're both owned by the other server. You can hit them out because basically they own it, but they have to reinforce it, because if they don't reinforce it, you can easily just send troops and take over that server, or that battlefront, I mean. And so basically it doesn't really matter who wins this, even if you're really strong and your server loses it, you could still win. You just have to basically hit everyone off the front, and then you can go to their server to cross over. And so basically you just have to fill them up, and whichever one gets higher than the other server, then that's the one that will own that front. Okay, and then so as you see here, there's an icon right next to the camera. It's right below it. You're gonna want to press it, and as you see here, you see the map, see all the regions. You're gonna want to use this. This is gonna be very helpful, so that you can manage your way through the map, and instead of like looking for this tower, you don't have to like look around, scroll around. You can just press that and then go straight to the tower. And then so another thing you can also do is, so as you see, we're fighting against 689, which they're, as you can say, above us or so. So as you see, we're 688. So these are our two silos, southeast and then northeast. So basically they're going to be on this side, which is on 689. So when we go to their server, we're going to spawn on this side, which is southwest and northwest. We're going to be behind these cones, and you can't get hit if you're behind the cones. But if you're in front of the cones, like where this monster is, you can get hit. But if you're behind the cone, you can't get hit. And so if you're fighting like server 687 or any server below that, they're gonna be on southwest and northwest. As you see here, they're gonna be on this side. But since we're fighting a server that's on 689, then we're gonna be northeast and southeast. So that means we would spawn on, of course, northwest and southwest. And so if we were fighting, let's say 687, we would be donating over here, but we would come out on this side. So you can see it sort of like as a book, the 2 pages. So one page is like, so let's say we're the left page, which is 688, and then 689 is the right page. And then so another thing is, this is the easiest way to win, is you can, since they're gonna come out here in this silo or this silo, they would have to go 14, 39, or 16, whichever one of those, and they would have to make like a chain going to the capital. What I mean by chain is they would have to capture 39, 38, 37, 54, or like 39, 40, 41, 56, like that. So as long as you see this one is connected to this one, to the capital, that means they can go for the capital. If it's like right here and you're only up to here, your server, then you can't go for the capital. As well as, let's say you're over here, or let's say you're here and they capture this tower. Basically, you can't hit them because they basically own that region. So you can't take that. You can't hit nobody unless you take the tower back. And you have to hit them out before 1 minute, or I believe around 1 minute. If they capture, if they hold the tower for more than 1 minute, it'll lock, and that means you can't hit them out no more. That means they own the region for the rest of the server. For the rest of the server, basically. And so you want to make sure that you either hit them out, or you will lose it, and it'll be hard for you guys to hit them away and hold them back. And then so you're gonna have to make a chain 39, 38, 37, 54, and from the other side it could be like 44, 45, 46, and 59. So you can either go to attack, of course, their server, or you can go defend. It really depends on what you want. And that's basically server explained. You just have to capture the capital, which is right here. But usually, once you hold, if you hold all towers, then you're basically gonna win already. You just have to take capital, which should be easy if you hold all towers. So once you hold the towers or chain the towers, you can either go for capital, or you can continue claiming all the towers so that all they can hit is capital and they can't hit you at all anymore. And then if it goes overtime, it'll depend on who gets the most points for holding towers. So you get points for holding towers. So let's say you hold this tower the whole game and nobody hits you off or nothing, you get points for that, basically, for holding that tower, your whole server as a group, because it's basically your server's tower still. So you will get points for that tower. And if nobody captures each other's capital, that means whoever has the most points at the end of the capital, they will win, I believe. If not, if it's tie on that too, then it should be, I think it depends on kills, on the top 5 who has the most kills, and that should determine who's the winner. And that's basically all for server versus server on how it works. Of course, you get the kill ranking, and then the points. These are the points for like donating. As you see, I have 450 because I've donated all my supplies, and as well as like taking someone's tower, like the enemy's tower or something, you will get points for that. And this is basically the points you will get. And then these are whoever wins, the number 1 with kills, these are the rewards you will get. First, as you see, you get 30, which is really good. You get 100 skills, 35 elite vouchers and perks. And then as you see, it just goes down from there up to 100. And then the loser rewards, they're not that bad. It's basically, they basically just divided by 2 most of it, because as you see, it's 15, this one's 30, 50, 100, 35, and 17. So they basically just divide it, but it's still pretty good even if you lose. So try to make sure you get into at least the top 100. Even these could count, really, because you can use it on like Rambo or Simon or Ricardo for planes and all of that. So it pretty much all depends on you guys. So, but try to make it to top 100 to at least get a decent reward, even if you do make it to 100. It's better than nothing, of course. And yeah, that's server versus server explained. If you guys have any other questions or anything you guys want to ask or have any